Okay, guys, so welcome back to our White Tigers Rising series here with the Truro City Football Club. We are at the end of March, getting down to the absolute wire here at the end of our second season in League Two and our seventh season overall, and we are here in second, 4 points behind Port Vale, 8 points clear of Northampton, 9 points clear of Plymouth in fourth. So we are looking very, very good for automatic promotion here, as long as we don't screw anything up too significantly. But it's been a tough month, which makes me a little nervous. We've been a little up, we've been a little down, we've dropped some points. I think this month coming up, especially the head-to-head away against Port Vale, is going to be huge to determine whether or not we're going to go up here, in second or third, or if we're going to manage to be able to pull this up and go, to go up in first. We have two huge matches, one against Port Vale at the end of the next episode, and then Northampton in the final episode of the season. So tough stuff, nervy stuff, but we'll have to see how it goes. So just a quick on the squad. So Freddie Tracy, who's just coming back off injury, has been our best goal man. Victor is number 2 with 10, and then we got a smattering of guys underneath him. Ben Holmes, by far our best assist man with 16. I'd really like to see him get 18 to 20, so hopefully he keeps pulling that out. 11 Man of the Match awards for him. And the best over the last 5 games has really been Matthew Penny. We've dropped off. This has been a much worse month for us than we've had in quite some time. So that's it for the overview, guys, and I will see you in the first highlight. Okay, guys, so back here in the first episode, when we had the good times rolling still, we managed a 1-0 road win against Cambridge United, a team we've struggled with, who are up, sitting in the promotion playoff spot area, pushing, they're pushing to get out of League Two with us here. They shot all over the place, but just really didn't put a whole lot on target. We were more effective with our counter-attacking, and Victor managed to nail the only one of the match here in the 51st minute to kind of win here. It was nervy stuff, but a bit of individual quality. Mooney just finds him. He takes a step and just beautifully executed right there for his 10th goal of the season. So it's not too bad that we were getting 32 goals out of our 2 strikers. So almost won a game from the strike force. So not too bad overall, but I think it's an area we still really need to work on improving. So that's it for this one, guys. Not too much more to say other than we managed a little counter-attacking smash and grab and got away with 3 points. So I'll see you guys in the next highlight. Okay, guys, so this was the home game against Yeovil, and again, our woes continued against Yeovil. We just could not get the job done. We put a few on target, but nothing really to speak of. We were in control. We just couldn't do anything. Really disappointed that this is just a game that we needed to win. They're stuck down at the bottom of the table. This is a game and a team we really should be picking points up off of. And unfortunately, nothing in this one. So a disappointing effort overall. Not much more than that to say on this one. So I'll see you guys in the next highlight. Okay, guys, so here we are against Notts County, and we got hammered. If I was ever going to ask for a redo, this would have been the one. We got absolutely massacred on this one. We held the ball and did absolutely nothing with it. We were just terrible on the day. They were all over us. They were smashing it all over the place. And we got a red card in the 21st minute, which really made the rest of the day super difficult. So really kind of pissed with Stuart Brown on that one. He's out for it's a 3-game suspension for just a crap card. So we'll start off with the card, and then we'll look at their goals. Just unbelievably terrible. Picks up the ball. Just an awful, spastic, 2-footed affair. and he's done for this one, and 2 more to boot on that. So Anthony Evans from a corner, because why not? We'll let that ricochet around, bop, 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 and in she goes because we're inept at defending corners, apparently. And that theme will continue the rest for this episode. Richard Brindley, what the hell? Let's do it again. Because if you can't defend him once, why not be able to defend him twice? I was happy we're not getting beat from the run of play, but god damn, I wish we could stop a corner. Just a spastic effort from Cornell there. He's on it. He has the ball. He just decides to, in the almighty words of, was it the Major League movie there? He pulled some of that Olay bullshit, and we pay the price for it with goal number 3. And Nathan Holland decides, yep, what the hell. 4 seems like a good, nice round number to do this with. He's just completely unmarked, and nobody's paying any attention to him at this point. We're just hoping to God this one ends so we can get off the field before we embarrass ourselves further. And we let him drop a 4th in there. So just a horrid effort on this one, and really, really not happy on here. So that's it for this one, guys, and I'll see you in the next highlight. Okay, guys, so this is the home game against Portsmouth, another really tough team that we're smashing into here, and now I'm starting to get a little nervous because this would be a 2-game losing streak. Neither team were particularly impressive, although just about all the highlights, except for, as you can see, another red card happened to be theirs. Thankfully, the red card happened late in the game. It didn't really matter much. We were pretty useless all game anyway. So Joe Rothwell was the only goal of the game. Only thing worth mentioning, and of course, it's going to come from a dead ball situation. And there it goes. Throw in. We're just sort of caught useless on those. That's my mission for the off season here, the summer, is to get to try and diagnose and figure out how to stop set piece goals, because frankly, it's driving me nuts. So that's it for this one, guys. 2 in a row we're down, dropping points. Letting the gap widen here, so hopefully we bounce back in the next game. So I'll see you in the next one. Okay, guys, we're here for the feature game of the month against Barrow, and the team has decided this was a good time to bounce back, and we have, and nicely at that. So we bounce back with a nice 3-1 win on the road, and let's jump in and take a look at the highlights. So quiet underway, most of the first half pretty quiet, until we decided to wake up and score. So set piece, we're moving the ball in nicely downfield. We got Victor up front, and a little passing still a little worrisome on this one. We do stupid things like that every once in a while, and guys are caught all over the place. And then things like that happen, but Lewis Baldwin's right there to save us. Penny right down the side, all by his lonesome. Victor just all caught up, is smart enough to realize I got a man behind me, passes it off. Steve Kinsella hits a wide open net, and that puts us up 1-0. Corner, again, we're kind of anemic on corners as well in terms of attacking and defending. So a little disappointed. We'll have to keep working on those. Oof, nice stop from Cornell there on a real tight angle shot. Corners always make me nervous at this point because, well, we've displayed we're pretty awful at them. At both ends. Yeah, big shot from Holmes there, but not much. Another corner. Holmes is out there. This time, confusion in front of the keeper. He's all occupied. Doesn't see it come through. And Ben Holmes smashes that one in the back of the net for goal number 2. So heading into halftime, we're up 2-0. Feeling pretty good. Hoping to God we stop that aerial crap again. But Grayson gets wailed on pretty good from behind. We're looking pretty good, feeling pretty good. I'm feeling happy that we're rebounding pretty nicely here, which is exactly what we were looking for. from coming off of probably the worst beating we've had in a long time. May be the worst of this. Well, other than the Chelsea game, which I don't really count because that's there's no way we're not getting beaten on that one. But this is probably the worst league beating, or the Notts County was probably the worst league beating we've taken in the series at 4-0 on that. So we're back in this one. We're down. We're up 2-0. Ball's spreading out wide. We're making decent progress. I'm happy now that we're getting fullbacks integrated into our play, which is nice. So they're more useful. Unfortunately, we can't pick out Kinsella's run. Loft gets in there. He's wide open, and just a brilliant shot. Thankfully, he gets his fingers on it. But what the hell? Corner kick, and boom, right in. So we've continued our brilliant track record of letting corners in. That one a near post flick, which is really annoying as hell. So now we're up 2-1, and I'm nervous. We can't really sit back. We need to do something, but we've got a handful of suspensions and injuries and that, so we're kind of jammed up here in terms of options. So I'm nervous as to what to do. I decided we're not going to let the team sit back. We have to keep pushing on the front foot. I can't sit back and absorb and hope to God that they don't score and try and eke out a 2-1 victory. We had to keep going for this. If we were going to win, we were going to win. If we were going to end up drawing or losing, so be it. That was going to be what it was going to be, but we had to keep pushing it. We find Cancelo wide open. He just can't turn across to save his life on that one, so an opportunity comes and goes. So time's bleeding away here a little. A nice move by Victor there. He just holds up, unfortunately, as opposed to just keep pushing in a little bit, and puts it on, safely into the keeper's hands. Good throw in there, finds him out wide. Some poor passing, but thankfully Russell Brown's there with a good interception. McDonald's there. He finds Victor. Penny gets out there. Just a really nice cross. Keeper misses it, mistimes it, and Wes McDonald's right there to smash it home. And that gives us the 3-1 final score. Will be the 3-1 final score and the victory in this one. So we're back to winning ways. We're 3 points behind Port Vale, which is going to be huge at the end of our next episode when we meet up with them to see what we can do. But we're starting to pull away from Northampton a little bit, so I'm feeling really good that second seems to be sewn up for ours, and I'd really love to go first. Kind of really push it hard and go for first and go up with the trophy. Beautiful save from Cornell there. On that one, and that really finishes it off. So that's Barrow 1, Truro City 3, and we are consolidating second nicely. So that's it for this one, guys, and I'll see you in the wrap-up. Okay, guys, so 2 more episodes left to go in this season. We're going to do 4 and 4. So Bristol Rovers, a game we need to be winning. Hartlepool, a game we need to be winning. Wimbledon, a game we need to be winning, so that way we can go into the top of the table clash against Port Vale at the Port Vale Stadium for most likely to decide who's going up in first, who's going up in second on this one. So that's it for this episode, guys. Remember, if you like what you're seeing, please smash that like button. If you really enjoy what we're doing on the channel, please subscribe so you can you get notified of all this content. It really helps us out a lot. If you haven't watched, check out the link to Paul's Creating a Legacy series with FC United of Manchester. He's having a ton of success down there, so check out what he's doing. And if you need to catch up, I got the entire playlist there, so you can catch up on everything from day 1 in the Vanarama South till right now in League 2 and for beyond. And until next time, guys, see you in the next episode. Bye now.